Hey guys, welcome. My name is Justin. Thanks for joining me up here today. I needed this. You hear that? Silence. That's something that I've always been I felt so awkward whenever there was silence. Whenever even with my family, being silent, it just felt really weird for me. And then, since I didn't really know who I was, going to school and getting friends, I just wanted to fit in, so I would, do whatever to fit in with the cool crowd. And the cool crowd, what a lie, man. The cool crowd when you grow up with, the guys doing drugs or something, or smoking weed or drinking alcohol and racing your cars and, doing all that stuff. Lived all of it. I'm glad I don't do any of that anymore. I'm glad I experienced it though, because I wouldn't be where I'm at today without having to experience that. Not knowing who I was, that I think made me drink. I was so unsure of myself and I just wanted to fit in. So I started drinking, and once I started drinking, it would give me that confidence. That confidence just, that was just wired into my brain. If I drink, I get confident and I can, be outgoing, and I can be this person that I was trying to be this person that it wasn't even me. You realize that? And so I went through my whole life. And then a year ago, I started waking up. And then all of a sudden it hit me. I've had a lot of different awakenings. And my most recent one was the spiritual one. I don't care if you believe in God, if you believe in spirit, if you don't believe in anything, because I didn't believe in anything. I used to tell people I was an atheist because, again, I didn't know, I didn't believe. I never had anybody to show me, show me the ways. During the whole alcohol thing, and then I had learned about my nootropics and nutrition and all of that. I think that was the big eye-opening thing for me when I did get my spiritual awakening, because it was the key. Because my knowledge that I have about nutrition and certain vitamins, minerals, supplements, and your gut microbiome, how important that is to have that intact. Because if you don't have a healthy gut, you don't have a healthy mind. I didn't know that. Who would have thought? A lot of people don't know that. Did you know that your gut is the most important thing that you could ever take care of in your body? Because if you don't take care of your gut, you can't take care of your mind. All those toxins are just going to leak into your bloodstream from your gut and go into your blood, and then through your blood-brain barrier. It's not good. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a biologist. I obsess with neurobiology and rewiring my brain from drinking alcohol so much, and literally messing my brain up, messing my body up. So I'm sharing with you today. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of scattered all over the place, but I start talking and something takes over. And that is my higher self, higher source, whatever you want to call it, God. But I believe in God. I believe in source. I believe in spirit. I'm not a religious person. I didn't grow up religious. I don't know anything about, I know a little bit, but again, what I've woken up to, if this offends you or not, but I want you to hear it, because deep down, I know that this is true, for me at least. Religions can be so great, but they can also be so bad as well. And I don't want to go down that path right now, but I want to talk about how you need to think about, what do you want to do? How do you feel? Do you believe that? When I realized that the left and the right and the middle, all dividing. That's the plan, right? Man, you really don't get that quiet back at home when you're up here at almost 8,000 feet. No cars. Beautiful. Anyways, there was something that I thought about a lot while I was driving up here today. And I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. I am currently doing this quantum recovery YouTube thing. It's turning out great. I have a lot of foundational things that I'm building in the background. I am doing, and I eventually do a book. I have a few ebooks already created. I have a whole bunch of just laying down facts, information to help people. And so I am going to be continuously working on that over the next however long until I get to a finish point, and then I'll continue to make it better. Because things are never perfect, right? They can always be better. And we'll just continue to add on to it. But then I'll be able to give you guys those links and those resources to be able to help you. So, and then eventually I'll do some one-on-one coaching, or I'll do something. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling right now. So where am I? I'm at 7 minutes. It feels like I was talking for a lot longer than 7 minutes because I recorded like 3 other videos right before this, because I don't get to come up here as often, and this view is spectacular today. Blue skies. It was supposed to be 45-degree wind gust today. It's barely windy right now, so I am enjoying it. Now, that's the other message, is get out into nature. Ground yourself. Grounding is something I learned about within the last year as well. That also transformed my life, because go look up the grounding movie or whatever on YouTube. It's free. You can watch it. It'll open your eyes. When you're grounded, your body cannot be in an inflamed state, right? Inflammation is like the number one cause of all diseases and issues with your body. When you are literally grounded, either barefoot on soil, grass, whatever, or if you have a grounded bed sheet like I do, you can do grounded mats. So if you're at work, at your desk, you can have grounded mats, so you are always grounding yourself. Now, grounding yourself, there's also a compounding effect in it as well. So every night you're getting like 6, 7, 8 hours, however much sleep you get all night, and you will feel so much better when you wake up. It did for me. I told my father-in-law about it, and he bought it. He's always struggled with lower back pain, just like I have, really bad. When I get back pain, I can't walk for days. And so, again, that was kind of part of my journey, is trying to fix this inflammation, fix my body. But I told him about it, and he told me, he's like, dude, I woke up. He's like, I could walk. It doesn't hurt. I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, it sounds woo-woo, but hey, this is all this new stuff that I'm learning. So I've shared little, tidbits to family members and friends. Whoever wants to hear it, I'll tell them about it, because I'm excited about sharing this information. So, and majority of my friends, my old friends, they don't give a fuck about, sorry, my language, they don't care about what I'm passionate about. And so I created this channel so I can share this stuff with you guys. Every video is not going to be this beautiful. So don't get your hopes up, but maybe in the future, next year, or even this summer, I'll make some more trips up here, and I can go hiking, and kind of get out in the nature more. And so my message to you, I really lose my train of thought when I start talking. But that the grounding mat. So again, there's a compounding effect, and over time you will feel so much better. And so you combine that. That's a little win right there. That's just one thing. You don't have to do all this at once. Boom. That was a huge win. I was like, okay, this is something. I'm onto something. And then I would tell somebody else about, hey, vitamin D3 in high amounts has changed my life. And it actually opened my third eye. Yeah, I didn't even know what a third eye was a year ago, or 6 months ago. But now I'm like, oh, I have this third eye. So the high, I'm taking, again, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not a doctor. I take like 30, 40,000 IUs of vitamin D3 every day in combination with vitamin K2 to help make sure that I'm not getting calcium buildup in my arteries and it's actually being transported to my bones and teeth and all of that. But then the other most important thing, before I discovered how important vitamin D3 was magnesium. Magnesium, I had been taking that for years and years because I know that it plays a role in over like 300 bodily functions. And what I learned once I found out about vitamin D3 and K2 is that magnesium is required because it is a transporter molecule, and basically you're the transporter, so it allows them all in conjunction to be one unit, basically. Without one of those, it's not able to function properly. I hope I articulated that well enough. And something in me was like, dang, dude, I totally understand. I have this health awakening because of all of the experimental stuff that I did with nootropics and vitamins and all of that. So I just love talking about, fixing your gut microbiome all the way up to grounding and certain nootropics. And nootropics, I don't really take them anymore. I have my certain few. They're more just raw, organic, real things that people don't really know about. So if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, because I could sit here for hours and hours and talk about every pinpoint, then let me know. But I hope this resonated with you. Please leave a comment down below, 99. Just say that you are here and you resonated with this. I want to get this channel rolling and I'm so excited for what's to come. So let's manifest this all together and let's win and change the world together. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.